Welcome to Three to Hardaway, aka the three-man jail and weave, aka the best big three since LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh. We back, man. We back. I know y'all excited about Summer League recap, but it's also waiting on LeBron season and waiting on Doomsday season as well, too. So we got a lot to get into today. I joke with the guys before the show. It's not going to be a long show, but y'all know how we do. We say that, and then it's an hour and 45 minutes.
He lying. He lying. Where my overtime at?
Hey man, with my overtime too, you know what I'm saying? When I get it, y'all get it. But we gonna get right into it, man. If you don't know who I am the walking bucket, providing instant offense. It's your boy Savage. Over here, we got the coach on the sidelines, taking them to school on and off the court. When I say it's really shitty, it's really shitty. Shitty, what's good, man?
Man, I was thinking something clever to say, and I don't have anything.
Damn.
Yeah, it hurt. That hurt.
How's
I would say
coaching
this.
going?
Yeah, thank you, coaching. So what I did want to say is, and I think I've already said this before, but I want to make sure we're clear. So
Mhm.
last year around this time, it was Aiden, the coach's three sons that he has, and
Mhm.
two other players. That's six people like all together, right? That were meeting kind of regularly. To now have five teams competing.
Damn.
Y'all, Saturday, oh, here we go. Saturday, I left my house at 7 a.m. and didn't get back until 8 p.m. Saturday night. We played 6 games. My
Six
team,
games.
my
Damn.
10U, my son played 6 games. We played at three different locations all over the city.
In Dallas? God, I was driving
Yes.
like
I'm talking about I went from 200 to 46 miles left until I'm empty. And I'm short, what, six pizzas and two cases of water. But I'll do it again because we came
for real.
home. Our 6U team and our 8U teams both won championships. The 10U team was a runner up. I think this is what I would want to say. Okay, I got it. What I do want to say is I found a lot of fun coaching back with the youth, but
Mhm.
there's a lot of money to be made. And anywhere there's a lot of money to be made, the United States knows there's a lot of greed with that
Mhm.
money. And with a lot of money and greed comes a lot of lying and deceiving. I'm not going to go against the decisions that were made, but just know since I've been coaching this 10U team this summer, because summer is always different, and we've been doing this since like mid March to early April, I could probably line up three teams that we had the same size as. You hear
Mm.
what I'm saying? Same size. So you know what's happening. You know I'm playing up. And in my record is above 500.
Hey, talk about
It might not be undefeated because I'm going against some seventh graders, and that's fine. But I'm above 500. I'm keep it like that.
it. Talk about hire my guy, man. Get my guy to a college. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm putting
Maybe
the chains
steps.
on defense. You hear me?
We also got your favorite DJ, the sample man himself, Mr. Ted Shakir 2. What's up with Doomsday, dog?
You already know I'm ready for my hashtag Team Doom. I can't wait to talk about it. That's all I'm gonna say. But just for warning, bro, I'm gonna be off Twitter my birthday next week, and Spider-Man drop on the same day. I'm not gonna be on Twitter because I would be damned if I let y'all bastards spoil in game for me again because they're gonna end up re-releasing it later on this year.
Yeah.
I can't y'all spoil Spider-Man for me if you want to. Do it if you want to. You will get on follow. And of course, Doomsday, who I'll talk about later on the
Yeah.
show.
Mhm.
I ain't letting nobody spoil it. But hashtag Team Doom, baby. I'm on Tony's side for sure.
Team Doom, man.
Team
That's
Doom, bro. I'm
crazy.
telling, come
We
on
here.
with me. I'm gonna
It's been a
convince y'all to
long
be in that
time coming,
episode, bro.
man. It's been a long time coming. We're gonna
Yeah,
get into that a little bit later in Final
yeah,
Buzzer, but
Okay.
we're
I
gonna of
didn't want to
course
say too
start.
much of what I felt. Okay.
We're gonna
yeah.
start with NBA trivia. What we got today, too?
All right, so gentlemen, I want you guys to name me the 5 oldest players in the NBA.
Right now, the guy put
That's of now.
LeBron there. No,
Mhm.
he gonna point to me. LeBron and oldest players. Kyle Lowry has retired now.
Kevin Love.
Yep.
He's there, but he's not one of the 5th oldest.
Brooke Lopez.
He's there, but he's not one of the 5th oldest. There were a
KD.
couple players drafted before them. KD is on this list.
KD. Okay. Paul George?
Uh,
No, not Paul George. Damn.
There's a player that played with Kevin. I think he currently still plays with Kevin Durant. Does he?
Jeff Green.
Jeff Green is on this
Uncle
list.
Jill. Speaking of
Yeah.
Uncle
Yep.
Jill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, so we're
Uh,
missing 2 more.
in the NBA right now. So we got LeBron
Mhm.
taken care
Not
of.
Kevin Love. Damn.
Right. Damn, who did I list? Who did I list off again? My fault.
So we got LeBron, KD, and Jeff Green. One
Steph
of them.
Curry?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
You're missing a guard and you're missing a forward/center.
/center.
He actually played with Steph Curry last season, the forward/center.
Oh, from the Celtics and the Hawks.
Mhm. Come on, Savage.
Big Al Horford.
Al Horford.
Yeah,
Oh,
Al
shit.
Horford.
I didn't know he was still playing. I thought he was done.
And then player, y'all missing one more.
Give me some more about him.
He's a guard. He actually, speaking of Celtics, just signed with the Celtics.
Mike Conley.
Mike Conley. Yep.
All right.
Damn,
So I want
Mike
you.
the oldest guy? Damn.
So
Yeah,
I want
top
you,
five.
gentlemen, to name me those. I guess it's a part to it, but real quick, can you name them in order?
LeBron the oldest for sure.
LeBron, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is Mike in there? Mike Conley 40 or no?
Yeah,
I
Mike
would-
Conley second.
He's saying okay. That's what I figured.
Is Green third?
Jeff Green is no.
Okay, he's fourth or fifth. I heard how you said that. So and then it was Al
Bron,
Horford.
Mike Conley, Horford. Yeah, Horford. Yeah.
Yeah, Horford. Horford look old.
Yep. So nope.
Damn.
So let's do it. Let's
So
do it.
KD?
So let's do it. Let's do it one at a time. Y'all name it one at a time. I just put in the private chat the 5 names. So y'all just put it
Okay.
in order, and whoever get the most,
Okay.
win. So of course, Brian
Okay.
is the oldest. So that's number
LeBron. Okay, I go first. LeBron's the
Mhm.
oldest.
one.
Then it's Mike Conley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised it's not Al Horford. Okay, so Mike Conley, KD,
Mm-hmm.
Horford, Jeff Green.
Okay. Good job. Good job. Sheeta, what you got?
I mean, clearly LeBron,
Mm-hmm.
Mike Conley.
Mm-hmm.
The third has to be KD to his point
Mhm.
because we've named that too much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go. Damn, Jeff Green is bald as hell.
Says the ball guy.
Yeah,
Follow your
and then,
intuition.
and then Al Horford, but Al Horford look old as hell too, though. Damn. Give me
Whatever's in
Jeff
your
Green and Al
heart, say.
Horford. Jeff Green.
All
Al
right,
Horford.
Sheeta, you followed your heart and you got the W, my brother. That is the
Wow.
correct order. That
So
is
what's the order
correct.
again?
LeBron,
That's
Mike
wild.
Conley, Kevin Durant, Jeff Green, and Al Horford.
How is Kevin Durant older than Al Horford? I thought Al
Yeah,
Horford was
I thought Al Horford was about as old as dirt. Boy.
damn.
Let's see.
I thought Al Horford played against Ohio State in the
Let me
in the
see.
championship.
40.
Florida. Jesus. Okay, let's.
Let me see.
Man, that whole team, man. What was it? Al Horford, Corey Brewer, Joakim.
Chenko, Kim. Oh,
Tariq.
they had.
Okay, yeah, so
Green.
that's weird. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they did it on this list. Yeah, Al Horford is definitely 40. How did they do
Okay,
that?
I'm about to say, I like
Yeah,
Al Horford
that's
played against
on
Mike Conley.
Yeah,
Blame
Al
Stat
Horford.
Muse.
Al was a sophomore, matter of fact.
Blame Stat Muse, y'all. So Al Horford is definitely the second. I was like, yeah, he
Okay, now it make more
Yeah.
sense. Okay, I watched that game. I know Al Horford was a sophomore. They came back to do it again the next year.
Yeah.
I remember it. Okay, I
Beat
got
the
you.
hell out of us.
Nah. Basically, they old, ladies and gentlemen. That's
Yeah.
all that we got. They old. So okay, we got it. Speaking of old, man, LeBron James, what's going on, man?
Next Friday, brother.
It's been reports about everything. It's been the Warriors.
Hurry
It's
up,
been
LeBron.
the 76ers. It's been the Miami Heat. It's been the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's been the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's been everybody. And y'all see the caption below. I need LeBron James to hurry up. I was praying that we get some Theodore Hardaway breaking news. There's still about an hour, some change that could happen. Probably won't because LeBron's a very business smart guy. He knows what he's doing, which is why my guess has always been LeBron going to release his team this coming Thursday, which aligns with NBA 2K27. Could happen, could not happen. We'll see. Two says it'll be next Friday, which hey,
Let me put y'all
On
game,
your
bro.
day.
This-
go ahead, Two.
No, not that's not my day. I said this Friday. I said
This
next
Friday. I'm sorry, this Friday. Okay, this Friday.
Oh, not on your birthday.
Not on my
You
birthday.
want your
I ain't
birthday,
gonna
yeah,
do that.
okay.
I want my birthday for myself. I said the
All right.
24th. This was gonna happen, bro. Because they released Doomsday today, right? And you gotta
Yes.
understand ESPN did some they, close super close.
This-
So what's gonna happen is LeBron gonna drop his info on Friday. You're gonna have the entire weekend to speculate and talk. All I know is in Monday roll around. That's when all the big boys gonna talk about it. Finally, and what happened next Friday, y'all? The Spider-Man movie
Spider-Man.
actually dropped. So then there's gonna be extra promotion for my homie Spidey. That's why LeBron gonna drop Friday, bro. Per sources.
Per sources. Oh, who
Per
the
sources.
source? If I can
Don't worry about
ask.
it.
Walt.
Walt and Disney.
Walt Disney.
The
Damn,
same
bro.
people that had
Kevin
me
Feige.
acknowledge. The same people that had me acknowledging Jalen Brunson and Roman Reigns, my boy. Speaking of which, my thing. There you go. Yeah, same people, bro. They gave me the script. Friday, y'all. LeBron making this decision Friday. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all heard it here first. I have no sources. I'm just guessing. Two apparently got sources.
I got
Hey,
sources, bro.
anybody on Twitter can get sources. Hey, two can get them too then. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's what it is. So we'll see. But what I am here to do is we're going to close it out because we taking next week off. If y'all don't know who are listening, we are not going to be recording next week. We record after that. So we'll see y'all after Spider-Man in August. But I did want to know who is y'all's top 3 destinations for LeBron as far as if he can win that 5th ring. That's what I want to know. So I actually have my top 3. I will go first gladly. I'm gonna go from the bottom.
He said gladly.
I'm gonna go from the bottom to the top. All right. So my number 3 is actually the Golden State Warriors. I actually don't think that he would have a good chance of winning with the Golden State Warriors because of who's out there in the Western Conference. You're gonna have to deal with OKC. You're gonna have to deal with Wemby. You're gonna have to deal with Minnesota. All these teams are gonna be hell. The Lakers might be getting some trouble. You never know. But you have to deal with all these teams in the Western Conference. Golden State is a very old team. That's the thing for the day for some reason. Just old. You got Steph Curry, who's damn near 40. Draymond look 40. You got Yaxel Lendeborg, who's 40 and won Summer League. So you got all these old players, and LeBron's old himself. Why would I go to Golden State? So that's my third
oldest.
Yeah. And matter of fact, what didn't Skip Bayless call them Olden State Warriors? That's my point. They old. So we're gonna leave it at that. Number 2, I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. 2, you kind of convinced me, man. I'm kind of convinced about Cleveland not being as competitive compared to the New York Knicks or the Philadelphia 76ers in theory. But I think that it just feels right for him to go to Cleveland. And I think that his presence in Cleveland alone would at least make them competitive to be in that conversation to be the best team in the Eastern Conference. My number 1 team is Shitty's Miami Heat. I believe in the triplet of LeBron, Giannis, and Bam. I think what they would do is they probably would allow LeBron to just chill on the perimeter. You ain't got to bang for them rebounds. He can shoot the 3 pretty comfortably now. You got Giannis, you got Bam down there to bang down low. LeBron just kind of hang out on the perimeter, shoot 3s. If you want to take the basket, that's cool. But I think that Pat Riley would figure out how to build that team around LeBron. He's done it before, twice. So I think that they would do it again. And I think Miami would be his best chance to win an NBA championship. So again, 1 to 3, Miami, Cleveland, Golden State.
You want to go 2?
Go for it, shoot.
Okay. And so my list is very similar to Savage's in regard to hearing more about if this is true, right? If he's not really coming out and saying, he is coming out and saying, excuse me, that is about his daughter. And being around where his daughter has been at, not uprooting her again right now. And so family is truly the thing. And that's really what he wants. Actually, it is in Golden State, right? I'm going to put them, but I also think part of that decision also, though, goes if they can get AD. I think Draymond is cool, yes, but he definitely wants to play with AD. He might want to play with Draymond. I don't know. Draymond can't score like AD, though. And so I'm gonna keep my list with 3 with the Warriors. I got Philly. I think there's something to be said about that lineup with Philadelphia. Again, he likes Maxey. I could see that being a thing. I think Philadelphia would embrace him for a little bit of time, and he's to bring a ring to Philadelphia. Who the hell is Joel Embiid? For them, definitely getting rid of them. So that's 2 years, and then you get rid of Embiid anyway. That's a lot of money off your books. Well, LeBron won't be getting that much money anyway. And yes, I'm with Miami for number 1. I'm not putting Cleveland on this list anymore. Something's going on in Cleveland. I just don't know what it is. And I can't put my finger on it. If he goes home, great. But it's something's just not right in Cleveland. I just don't know what it is, but it's just something that's not sitting right with me for this decision for him not to have already made it. If I'm going to go back home, I would have already made the decision to go back home. And that's how I feel. And he's not made that decision to say, yes, I'm definitely going to Cleveland. So that's why I have eliminated Cleveland, like other people have done already. But I'm cool on Cleveland.
I'm cool on Cleveland too, because the question isn't what team would we like for LeBron to go to, is what team gives him the best chance to win a ring. And going to Cleveland with James Harden still on that roster doesn't do that for you. But Evan Mobley, a dope player, but we saw how Jared Allen and him played, or lack of being able to play together, hurt them in the playoffs. So again, you talk about LeBron going to the Cavs. I don't think that gives them a ring. It brings an emotional awareness to the game for sure. But winning the ring now. So my 3 teams, the first one would be the Spurs. Again, I told y'all if the Spurs didn't sign LeBron and or Jaylen Brown, with Wemby being on a rookie contract still, they failed the offseason. I'm upset by that. I think, again, when you think about, LeBron and Wemby and Stephen Castle, who I'm going to talk later about, they already been there. They already been there. They were a LeBron, possibly a LeBron James, somebody like LeBron that helped, keep things together on that young team. They'll wear LeBron away. So again, LeBron can bring the mental to the game, but again, being able to shoot the ball more. You talk about floor space, in which LeBron to have on his team. I think it gives them a good chance to win, especially if all you got to look at is an OKC Thunder. That'll be a war I would love to watch for the year. If not in the Spurs and we stay in the West, Denver, bro. Like if we talk about a team that he hadn't signed with, why wouldn't you want to play with Jokic? The best player in the league. You don't have to be the second best player on the league on the team, because Jamal Murray's there and he had a hell of a season last year. Aaron Gordon, who you talked about as a hell of a defender, he's on your team now, so you don't have to worry about him. You play your natural position in the small forward, and again, you got home court advantage. You still closer to the West, and again, you playing with the best player in the league with Jokic. Like, if you're not signing with Denver, you don't want to win, in my opinion. And I'm gonna go for an Eastern Conference team. I said that if LeBron can sign anywhere outside of the Knicks, he should sign with Philly, of course. And you can play 50 games, as long as you're ready for the playoffs, which is what they'll need you for anyway. Go ahead and do it, bro. Like the Sixers got the talent, they got hungry players. They missing a LeBron in a way as well. So again, my 3 would be the Spurs, Philadelphia, and the Denver Nuggets.
I actually don't think I even said my number 1. I mean, it's obvious though, right? It should be Miami. Miami. Now, remember the tea leaves, right? Remember what Pat Riley said. We landed 1 plane. We got another plane to land.
There's so many tea leaves, bro. You got that tea leaf. You got Steve Kerr saying.
I was just about to say Steve Kerr. We already got him. What? Bro, shut up. No, you don't. No, you don't. Sit your ass down somewhere.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Then, the Golden State was interesting because like Steve Kerr signed a 2-year deal, so I'm wondering will LeBron just sign for 2 years and then Kevin Durant
everybody done
can pop up.
So my thing is, the only people that's gonna be healthy is LeBron and Steph.
Yeah,
like that's it.
Yeah,
you want to play with Steph Curry? So bad. All right, come on, bro.
I don't think LeBron even want to play with Yaxel, man. Yaxel be talking too much. Which I will get.
You want to play with KP?
How many games?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the Warriors is just a bunch of health.
Steph Curry get hurt, you just there to just chill.
Jimmy Butler, literally Jimmy Butler.
Like, come on, bro.
Jimmy Butler was like, damn.
You gonna play next season?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
I forgot they even had Jimmy Butler, but I remember what life looked like without Steph Curry. When they had the playoff series and Steph got hurt, it was like, well, the offense was just went straight to shit. Straight to shit.
But you mentioned I would want LeBron to be on the Warriors if Steve Kerr went there.
And that ain't gonna happen. So that's
exactly. Exactly.
You mentioned the Cleveland thing, Sheedy. That's interesting because I'm like, that's true. Like he would have made that a big deal by now. You know what I'm saying? If he was gonna sign with Cleveland, which makes this whole thing interesting because like it ain't the Warriors and it's not yet the Cavaliers, and they signed Donovan Mitchell to like that huge deal. Is James Harden signed yet? I don't think he signed yet, right?
James Harden is not signed. He keeps
not signed
out
yet.
Saying what's the big 3 of him, Mitchell, and Braun.
So you get.
And Lord, don't let that trade happen either.
So you got that, and then there was a report a couple days ago that said LeBron doesn't want to play with Embiid. So it's like that leaves you with Miami. He hasn't said nothing bad about Miami. We know that. I haven't heard anything about Spurs too, but then again, LeBron did say he would sign a veterans minimum with anybody. So if it's anybody, then it's literally anybody. You know what I'm saying? Except for what?
Memphis.
Memphis, Charlotte, Portland. It can be anybody that ain't.
Hopefully not the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
The Knicks. I think somebody said if the Knicks hadn't won, he would have signed with the New York Knicks, which I can see that. That's actually a perfect fit. Perfect fit. If I'm him, I would just go. Why not? Get you a ring in New York.
Very luxurious. Like you went from LA to the Mecca.
Yeah. To the Mecca. He should have went there in the first place when he left Cleveland. Like both times, honestly. Should have went to New York that time and then left once he did that and played in New York that time. Because he still would have been in the East Conference.
Sure, you can still stay in the Eastern Conference in the city right next to New York. It's called Washington, D.C.
Man, that
we said best chances too. Best chances.
Which I mean, he back with AD.
That's why
back with AD. I mean,
Trae Young,
AD, Trae Young, AJ. That's look too. When you mentioned that, I was like, hey, you could do that if you wanted to. Go in there and talk shit about DJT and get him about the office.
Golf with him if you want to.
He ain't doing it. No, he ain't doing it. He ain't doing that.
You never know, bro. You never know.
He ain't doing that shit, man. He ain't doing that. But we'll see. LeBron is this week, according to Hardaway. That's what we're gonna say. Thursday was my guess. Friday was Toot's guess. So we'll see if LeBron makes that decision. And I don't know. I'll be very surprised if it's not one of the three of Golden State, Cleveland, and Miami. I'll be legitimately caught off guard. I might have to make a video myself and be like, all right, I got to respond to this because this crazy. All right, next up, Summer League. Summer League just wrapped up yesterday, and the Golden State Warriors, led by Yaxel Lendeborg, they defeated our Memphis Grizzlies 94-90 to win the Summer League championship. Summer League was a long time for some reason. I feel like it was like 2 weeks. There's a lot of games being played. I watched a lot of games as well too. But I wanted to know what were y'all's impressions, if anything, about the Summer League. In this case, specifically with the top four. So the top four players, of course, were Debansa, Darren Peterson, Cameron Boozer, and Caleb Wilson, who all played very well in Summer League. I think, of course, everybody has biases with their team, like AJ, Wizards fans, Utah with Darren Peterson, Caleb Wilson with Bulls fans, even with Grizzlies fans with Cameron Boozer, at least most of them anyway. I left.
Why is that? Why the hell is that? What do y'all want? Like, what do you want? I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
Go ahead.
But what the fuck do y'all want, Memphis? Like, I don't get it. The man sits in the chair on defense. He gets rebounds. He puts up good shots. He passes up good shots for better shots. He plays fundamentally sound basketball and will do it for a very long time. You want? I've seen you tweet this before, Savage. Y'all want exciting losses or a win? Like, I'm confused. Like, I thought the whole point of playing basketball was to win. You're trying to outscore your opponent. And what I've seen from Boozer, the times that I have watched him, he sits and moves. And at his like size and his physicality, I understand that this is just the Summer League. I get that part. But that whole part of his game will translate into the NBA. Like, you don't teach physicality. You're born with that. You have that. And I don't understand, Grizzlies fans, what you're in uproar about. You have the biggest steal, in my opinion, from the draft. Biggest one.
I literally left Summer League saying, oh, that's the best player in the draft. I mean, of course, we saw like Debansa, he played maybe 1 or 2 games, but he looked impressive. But at the same time, he looked like a shot chucker, which is what he is. He led the country in scoring last year in college. Darren Peterson, he started off strong, but he had a lot of turnovers, like 8, 9, and then he was fouling on purpose, according to him. A lot. He had like 9 fouls in multiple games because he said, I got 9 fouls, so I'm gonna use them, which is smart. I agree with that. That's cool. Get your money's worth. And then Caleb Wilson shooting the cover off the ball, but his team wasn't winning. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, compare that to, in this case, Cameron Boozer. Boozer, he did everything. He shot the ball well. He looked athletic. He played defense, blocked shots, got steals. play make. He did everything. Now there was some bad games like the last game. It wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't his best game per se. But he looked good. But I think all in all, I left as far as like who I was impressed with the most. I think I was most impressed, even with bias aside. I'm not about. I'll tell you, call down the middle. I left way more impressed with Cameron Boozer than the other players. Thinking about longevity in the NBA. So, for example, with Caleb Wilson, again, great summer. He shot the cover off the ball, but there was games later on where he wasn't shooting as consistently. You know what I'm saying? He's very athletic on both ends of the floor, freak athlete. That is going to wane at some point. We've seen that with a lot of players, whether that's John Morant, whether that's Blake Griffin, Kevin Garnett, whoever it is, that athleticism, it wanes at some point. And so thinking about long term, I would take Cameron Boozer over Caleb Wilson for sure. And then Darren Peterson, I think I need to see more from him. He didn't play that much after the Utah one and then in the Las Vegas one. But he looked as advertised, I would say. He looked like a problem. He's gonna be like kind of like an Anthony Edwards type where he can just score effortlessly on the floor. And then the Bouncer is the Bouncer. I talked about the Bouncer last year. I thought it was the best player, one of the best players, him and Boozer coming out in the draft. Otherwise, I got to give respect to Michael Brown, who I was tough on. He had a great summer league as well, too. Shot the ball very well, even with having the bad back coming in. Who else? It was somebody else that had. Oh, Yaxel Lendeborg had a good summer league. He's 24 years old. He's old. But this is a guy who was one of the best players in college last year. Won national championship. I saw him at UAB against Memphis. Saw him at Michigan last year, obviously. Not necessarily impressed because I feel like he was already ready-made player. But I think him leading his team in that way to win a championship for summer league was impressive. So, Tu, you got anything? I know.
Absolutely. No, you good, bro. I appreciate your analysis because I come from a spot of unbiased when we talk about Cameron Boozer. Like when he was drafted, I told you, like, I'm kind of twisted. I didn't know. Yeah. But let me tell you, Grizz fans, Cameron Boozer's the one. I remember when, and I literally, when people ask me when I remember being on the Cameron Boozer bandwagon, is when I text y'all last night. I said, no, you could. It was when he got the ball in the post. And I think the Warriors was like a 3-2, or 2-3, excuse me. And he got the ball, and I'm like, damn, everybody paying attention. Literally, as I say, somebody open, swing to the other side of the court, open three. I said, oh, no, he got it like that. I bet. So I say that to say that I'm a fan of his, and I think that the Grizzlies got them one for sure. And I think our better days will be, even though he's convincing me that he's a small forward, power forward, when we put this boy at the 5, I think that's when we're really going to be ready to go. And a lot of Grizz fans will understand that. A lot of basketball fans will understand that. But he got Draymond Green knowledge. He's bigger than Draymond Green. So we can see Draymond Green initiate the offense that he's a championship winning offense the way that he's done, y'all. Trust me, just watch him grow. Be aware he can be quote unquote boring, but damn it, I don't care. The dude is a winner. And we had a bunch of chances to win the game last night. I don't care what y'all say about the refs, cool, whatever. Him and Cedric Howard had chances to win the game, and we didn't. They lost to a better team. And if Yaxel want to say whatever he want to say to him, we had chances to win. We didn't. But damn it, our future is bright as hell, and I'm happy that Cameron Boozer is agrees.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the Yaxel quote in a second. You said Draymond Green. I'm like, I literally thought that 2 days ago, bro. So I'm just like, that's exactly what I thought. He is Draymond Green. Like he has his processing. I call it processing, like where it's like Joker. Joker is able to like see people. He will see you open. And that's what point guards do. Point guards supposed to see you open. Like not even just point guard, but quarterbacks supposed to see you open. You throw the ball where the guy's going to be. Yeah. And then the guy gets there and catches it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why in some cases there was times where Boozer had his guy on the post, had the hand up, feed the hand, but they could not do a post entry pass, which blows my mind sometimes. I'm like, bro, get the ball in the post, man. Let him get the ball and let him go to work. And as I was watching the Grizzlies, I'm like, I was thinking one or two things actually. I'm like, one, surround that man with shooters, please, because he's gonna make somebody into an all-star. Like on some Kyle Korver type shit, bro. if I'm Zach Edey, I am salivating right now because they're gonna have to like double team and blitz Boozer because you leave Boozer on the island, he gonna score on you. he's going to score on you. And when you bring the double team, Zach Edey's 7'3". Throw it up to the big fella. That's live passes all day long. It's going to be an easy button on offense. But I thought about that additionally with surround him with shooters and also find you a point guard that is willing to pass and can make that pass. Grizz fans hate on D'Angelo Russell. I'm telling y'all, D'Angelo Russell is an all-star level point guard in terms of like in previous years. He was an all-star, and coming out of Ohio State, shit, you know this. He was a passer and a scorer. He made great passes. So if you want Boozer to be an all-star and to be what he comes out to be, surround him with shooters and give him somebody that's going to find him on those pick and rolls and pick and pops. Not saying the Grizz don't have that now on their roster, but if I'm Zach Kleiman and I'm investing in this roster, that's what I'm looking at going for Cameron Boozer. And to kind of like close it out and go into the Yaxel Lendeborg, I'm gonna say I think he was the most impressive player in Summer League, bar none. 18 years old, doing it, like, come on, man.
Before you pass it, and before we continue, let me say this about Boozer. And I saw highlights of this player recently, and we talked about this player last pod about Mount Rushmore. Cameron Boozer can become what Chris Bosh was for the Raptors for Memphis. The way that he can score, his footwork, his ability to pass. If you watch Chris Bosh in those early years with Toronto, remember we talked about it, he was a 5-6-time All-Star. He carried the team. And I say that because when you look back and think about the draft of 2003, right? You think of Wade, you think of Braun, you think of Melo, but you don't really think of Bosh, right? For that draft. Well, same here now. You don't think of AJ, Acuff, and all these other players. You're not going to really think of Boozer. And that's exactly why Boozer is going to elevate his game even better to be one of the best post players that we have, especially for Memphis Grizzlies. So, again, top kudos to Memphis Grizzlies in staying foot with that. And to everyone's point, you build around what you just drafted.
Yep. I'm looking at Bosh stats now. I'm like, so his last year before he went to Miami, that was the year I remember him being insane. Like it was like,
oh my god,
he was an MVP candidate.
Yeah, MVP candidate, yeah.
24 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, bro. And I think Boozer's ceiling is like 20. I'm gonna say 25, 10, and 5, bro. He can do that. He literally can do that, bro.
Is it weird that he's literally a mixture of Zach Randolph, Pau Gasol, and Marc Gasol?
Yeah, yes. He has Zebo's post ability with Mark's passing with Pau's touch around the rim and Zebo's touch around the rim.
And
he can shoot.
Let's give a little bit of Marc Gasol defense there too.
Yeah,
that's that defense.
Yep. Like he picked up Caleb Wilson full court cookies.
I like him, bro.
And the other thing that a lot of people, he has the basketball intelligence, the wherewithal, how to process his game. His dad was all in. Utah's dad was all in with that one.
It low key, I'm like, do we just draft Caden Boozer next year and just get the point guard who gonna feed his brother? I'm at that point. Just get the point guard.
Why not? Some Ball brothers ish.
Why not?
You want some ball type ish. I love it.
Go ahead and get Caden, bro, because Caden gonna pass the ball. He'll I played with him for all my life. That's my twin.
Chemistry.
That's my twin, bro.
There's no way you fight. You can't fight chemistry, bro.
Can't fight chemistry, bro. Like I'm slick like get Caden Boozer next year. Now Caden Boozer, people were like gonna hate on him because they were saying that he was a reason why they lost in the tournament. But I'm like, they were one of the best teams in college with him. And then he had the mindset, let me go back, play without my brother, and prove that I can do this without my brother. Like, I'm in on it. Grizzlies, Caden Boozer.
You already here first? Yeah.
Get Caden Boozer next year. All right, before we move on, I want to get that Yaxel quote up in here. So Yaxel, of course, he's been talking shit for a long time. Even like win, lose, or draw, he's always a shit talker, which he might be a Draymond disciple. And they've been going at it, to be honest. It's been him and Draymond, because Draymond went to Michigan State. This guy played at Michigan. So they obviously have, some type of rivalry going on. People are joking that maybe Draymond's going to punch Yaxel in practice. I think Yaxel might punch back, if I'm being honest. But Yaxel did say, in reference to the Grizzlies, when they beat them in the Summer League Championship, and by the way, the Grizzlies had a 12-point lead at one point in the fourth quarter. So there's some merit to this quote. But he said, quote, man, their butts got tight. They puckered up. You know what I mean? Some of us are built for the moment and some are not. There are some people in the fandom, not even just the Grizzlies fandom, but in general, who were rubbed the wrong way about this quote. And I want to hear y'all's thoughts about what Yaxel Lendeborg had to say about the Grizzlies giving up that double-digit lead in the fourth quarter.
It's basketball.
Go ahead, Warriors fan. Yeah, go ahead, Warriors fan.
I said it's basketball at the end of the day, for one, and for two, again, I said earlier that the Grizzlies literally had, once it got close, they had times so they could have tied it. Like I remember Cameron Boozer missing a damn near wide open layup and thinking, "Oh crap, we finna lose this game." So we missed free throws. You know, a lot of free throws were missed, regardless of how they did in the summer league, which is crazy. I hope they don't bring that to the NBA. By the way,
leave that free throw shit in the summer league, bro. What is that?
Let me earn my two, bro. I earn my two.
Memphis curse. Yeah.
Here we go, Memphis curse. But no, and he said it, like I said, if you ain't built for it, then you need to be built for it. And I'm looking specifically at Cedric Howard. Like this, I had you as MVP of the whole summer league, and you would have been had you probably can't lose. It would have been a toss up.
Either one, yeah.
Had you won that game that you would win in 12, 14 points in the fourth quarter, we'd be having a different conversation. But because whatever y'all capped out, whatever Yaxel said, y'all butted up, chucked up, whatever, and y'all did what y'all did and y'all lost. What Grizz fans want to be upset, it don't matter. And I don't care what nobody says. Summer league matters. Yep. In fact, I ain't gonna say it matters more than NBA because but the mentality of the players you're facing with, this somebody's lives. You playing with somebody's livelihood right now. Mm-hmm. And if they're not able to eat in training camp or no team, they're not in the league. So again, for people to say that this don't matter, no, y'all full of shit. This is basketball. And again, people are playing for their lives in the summer league. So no, this is summer league MVP. He was built for the moment. And again, the Warriors are the champions. Grizz fans, if you feel some kind of way, oh well, it's basketball.
That's a great point.
Yeah, I will say we're in an era of social media, and players are going to say whatever they want. Our MVP said whatever the hell he wanted to say at all times on social media. So whatever he feel like saying, he gonna say. Whatever Yaxel feel like saying is what cures all this: winning. You win, you don't worry about what someone else has to say because you're just like, oh, okay, they talking mess, but I just got done winning. So why am I talking back? And so that's always been my biggest thing. I hate when people talk crap after a game because sometimes karma comes back to you in its worst way. But again, we're in an age where, like, if this is like mid 90s, late 90s, whatever, and people had social media, they'd be talking crap to each other about this too. So it's cool. I love it. Keep going.
Yeah, I love that shit, man. That shit hyped me up as a player. I'm like, yeah, because I'm going to talk shit. Matter of fact, I think Carroll was talking shit one of them games, talking to the other guy. I'm like, yes, like, show some emotion, bro. It's basketball, man, and y'all going at it with each other. It is okay to talk shit within the four lines of a competitive game. And at the end of the game, dap up, shake hands. Wimby. Gotta dap up and shake hands to be a man. That's gamesmanship, that's sportsmanship, that's manhood, man. You gotta be a man about that stuff. So if you can talk shit, you can take shit too. This is what it is, man. And I think the Grizzlies, I think they handled it well. They ain't stood in that man. They're ready to get them again, I think, in the regular season. So they'll be all right. I think they're both gonna be good. So, all right. Speaking of young players in summer league, we want to look forward to the 2026-2027 NBA year. We've got players who have been in the league for a few years, and we're about to enter that time period where they have to be charged to take that next step. You know what I'm saying? So it's, contracts where they're trying to get a rookie max contract or trying to be an all-star to get more money, all NBA, whatever the case may be. So let's talk about some players who we expect to take a leap, or should take a leap next year. And I'll start us off, man. I'm looking at Scoot Henderson. Scoot Henderson, I don't think that he will be on the Portland Trail Blazers at the start of the season. If he is, he will be gone by the trade deadline. And whoever decides to pick him up, I'm going to assume has to believe in him. And by believing in him, they're going to say, here you go, Scoot. You got the keys to the franchise, or at least one of the sets of keys to the franchise. And we want you to be who you were supposed to be coming out of the NBA draft in 2023. There were people at that time period in 2023 saying pick Scoot over Wemby. That wasn't me. Matter of fact, I was saying pick Brandon Miller over Scoot Henderson, but that's just me. But I think Scoot, he has to have that motivation in knowing that Portland basically said, we don't believe in you anymore. We want to go get Ja Morant to play with Damian Lillard. And I know they talked about, Ja will be on the bench. They're not going to put Ja on the bench. Not in Portland, Oregon. Not in the Nike headquarters. They ain't doing that. Not when he's selling them shoes. Matter of fact, Scoot Henderson is New Balance, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to put Ja Morant in that starting lineup, which means Scoot is going to be, in theory, on the bench. And I just want to know, what kind of player are you, Scoot Henderson? When and if you get traded, I expect him to show the world who he was supposed to be when he came out in the draft of 2023.
Okay, I got sets. Can I do sets?
That's fine.
Okay. Sorry if he was about to go to, my fault. But a set of players that I'm looking for is what's going on with the Hornets. You got rid of LaMelo Ball.
I was just looking at that.
They didn't give the trade to Brandon. They got rejected the trade for Brandon. Remember I told you that. Brandon Miller
Jaylen Brown.
For Jaylen Brown. So they rejected that trade. So, well, they didn't reject the trade. The Celtics rejected the trade, actually. So now you have Brandon Miller and Con Knippel, who got a lot of open shots last year because of LaMelo. So is he still going to get those shots with Kobe? Right? How is that going to work? And if you're Charlotte, you traded away, in my opinion, at the time, maybe your two top players or two franchise players in Miles and Melo, they're gone to the West. And so now you have your new regime, and how is this going to work? I have a lot of faith in their coach, though. Coach sits on that defense, so I love that. But how will those players do is my question. So I'm looking for the Hornets to take the next step. I hope they do take a leap, honestly. I don't know what that leap means because they were just in the play-in, but then you eliminated two of their starters. So, I mean, you give.
I think in that case, they're going to have to get a leap from Miller and Knippel at the same time to get out of that play-in, because Melo is a part of who they were.
Yeah.
Kobe White was as well, too, but in order for them to go beyond that 4 slots in the play-in, you basically need one of them to be an all-star. Knippel or Brandon Miller or Kobe White. Somebody got to be an all-star for it to happen.
All right, an IDK on that one.
Actually, I have Brandon Miller. Since we're here, I actually have Brandon Miller myself. For the fact of, again, there's shots that's going to be yours that you're going to have to take and hit now. Like, this team is yours. The Hornets, literally, they're giving you and Con the keys to the franchise. So are you going to let Con outplay you? Whose teams is this? Are you the alpha dog or not? Like, you've averaged 20 points a season, twice already. Can you get to 25? You're going to have the opportunities to. So I'm expecting at least 23, 24, because if not, and you let Con take his same, that's going to be interesting. It's already interesting in Charlotte, but again, you let Con and take over. It's going to be fun times. What up, Abe?
Another player.
Want to go again?
I can go again.
Okay.
Another player that I'm looking at is we talked about it before, Zach Edey.
Yep.
Zach Edey sat down for most of last year. He came back and looked damn good for that little stretch, but then he had an injury, quote unquote. I don't know if that's real or not, depending on what the plan was with the Grizzlies. But the plan now is that Ja Morant is gone, and I'm gonna assume that Zach Edey is I won't say the focus of the offense, but he should definitely be funneled into in terms of the offense. When you got Cameron Boozer, you got Cedric Coward, you got Gigi, Ty Jerome, these other players that are there, and Zach Edey, based on how I foresee the offense, he should have a very big year. Matter of fact, I'll pull up his stats right now because I don't know what he had last year when he did play. But if you have Cameron Boozer, operating from the high post, or even on the top
right now, bro.
You got it. What do you had last year?
Because I was going to talk to him about it too. 13 and a half and 11 boards.
Oh, you can get 19, 20. You can get 19, 20.
What? I beg your pardon? He had 13?
13.
11, 13 and 11. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God, yeah.
You can get 19, 20. You can get John Morant is gone. The ball gonna be moving that dog. And then you get Cameron Boozer feeding you. Oh, he should, boy. 13 should be first half points. If I'm being really honest. With Zach Edey's skills, Zach Edey is aggressive on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. He has great sets of hands. He catches the ball. He can finish. He can shoot a little bit too. So he should get 19, 20 points a game. 19 and 11. Honestly, more, well, I don't know about more than that because you got Said and Boozer grabbing rebounds too. Rebounding would not be a problem for the Memphis Grizzlies. No.
I saw, brother. I saw it. Almost shed it too. He grabbed the ball and pow, I almost shed it too, bro. I almost grabbed, bro. Y'all basketball players know what I'm talking about, bro. He didn't want to mellow grabs.
Elbows.
Oh my God.
Elbows, baby. Gotta get the elbows.
Man.
But yeah, Zach Edey, I'm gonna go out on a limb, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Edey will be an all-star. I think Zach Edey gonna be an all-star this year.
That's second the league.
Yep. I think he's gonna be an all-star.
Big league, bro.
They're not gonna make Cameron Boozer an all-star. Somebody gotta be an all-star.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Zach Edey. And I think the Grizzlies gonna be better than what people think, honestly.
The New York Grizzlies around that time will be a top 10 seed in the West.
Right now, without looking at it, I'm gonna say yeah. I think so. But it ain't about them right now. It's about the players in the league. I think Zach Edey will be an all-star this year. I think he will be. Based on the fact that of the points alone and the rebound, he gonna do it.
If he can get to 18 and 12,
they could
just another rebound, bro. Cool. But 18 points, bro. If he can get to 18 points, I may be on the all-star, or at least like right there, coach. Yep. But based on what Edey did in college, and again, player of the year, what he averaged like 27 a game.
Yeah,
he can give us 18, bro. I ain't gonna ask for the 20 right now, but he'll have the touches.
Yep.
Just availability.
Yep.
I'll let you go again too, because I've been doing mine to couples.
Okay. Third year guard. Y'all know I love my third year guards, man. So we got one on the list for sure. That dog that he is, Stephon Castle. That is my all-star.
Okay.
If I was to, if I was to give an all-star to somebody who may or may not, whatever you want to call that list, like my third year guards, where they've been hitting. And again, if De'Aaron Fox even find his way off the team, injury, whatever, if he find his way not playing Spurs basketball, and you let Stephon Castle, who we saw in the playoffs, take this team and was sometimes arguably the best player on the team, or at least the last 2 minutes of the game, the best player on the team, I can roll with Stephon Castle making that next leap in 26-27 last year. I had his numbers up because it's funny. Like I talked about Aman Thompson last year, and I guess his stats like literally right on the money. So I'm gonna let y'all know Stephon Castle stats right now. Let me see. He was at 17 and 7 last year.
And 5 boards too. That's
good. 5 boards. He'll get to 22-6 and he keep the 5 boards. So he'll average to 22. That's what I'm with 22. With a game with Stephon Castle. I think he knows in a way that even though he's playing with Wemby, he's taking that alpha dog approach and that actually Wemby needs to play with. So give me Stephon Castle to make one of the biggest leaps next year.
One thing I want him to do is I want him to work on his ball handling. And then I also want him to. I feel like he needs to. He got to shoot better as well too. Is what I'm gonna say. And I think he has the capability of doing that. He's a UConn player. You play for Dan Hurley. You work hard. It ain't no problem. With him just and also just confidence in himself after last year losing. And that pass, that errant pass to what was it? Did he make the pass or Wemby made the pass? I forget who made the pass.
You talking about which one?
The one that he passed the ball and I think Wemby wasn't looking.
Yeah, there's that. That was De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox threw a pass against the Knicks.
No, I don't think it was that one. I think.
Or to my Castles.
I think Castle
Thunder.
I don't know if it was Thunder or it was the Knicks. I can't remember what it was. But somebody made a pass and Castle had like passed it back or something. It was something crazy that happened. I can't remember.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but basically, like that's and that to me that's confidence. Like you are the guard, quote unquote. He's not a point guard to me, but you are a ball handler. Like you are somebody that I would trust to go get a bucket. So have confidence in saying I'm gonna take this ball off the court and I'm gonna make a play or I'm gonna shoot it. That's what I want. That's what I want him to do. And I think he's fully capable. I expect the All-Star as well too from him.
Yes, sir.
Either him or Harper. Somebody gonna step up for one of them two. But Harper said I'm cool, but come off the bench, but I ain't cool with. But
no, Harper will be on my list next year.
Yeah,
I don't think he needs to wait.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either
with that group because if anything, Harper and Castle and two. First of all, let me say this, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all listen to Tuke in his third-year guards, he tells y'all
he be hitting, bro.
every single time.
Kay Cunningham. Who else you
make
had?
sure you
Keontae George.
Yeah, he been hitting.
Shout out top 50 Keontae.
I'll be right there with him. As a matter of fact, don't worry. But so my other package deal was the Spurs, right? Was Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper, and they have shown that when the lights are the brightest, they can still shine.
Yep.
That is something that's unheard of at that young age. Like there was nothing else on TV. You had to turn into the Spurs. Spurs were must-watch TV. And what was the conversation was about those two in particular and why De'Aaron Fox don't need to be playing. That's what the conversation was. So yes, I do expect a leap from actually both of them. In terms of leap, it doesn't always necessarily maybe their points or rebounds. Maybe that doesn't happen. Maybe that's more time, more crucial time that they have because Dylan Harper was not there in the crucial times of the lineups. That is a leap for me, which means you will be eliminating De'Aaron Fox, which may come with more, you know what I'm saying, more points, more assists, whatever. But I want to see Dylan Harper in more crucial moments. I also want to see Stephon Castle in there in more crucial moments, which means I'm saying, and I agree with you too, that De'Aaron Fox just needs to take that step back and maybe just go and somebody pay him those, millions of dollars that he's supposed to be paid. Now, the next group that I was going to actually talk about was the Jazz, Keontae George and Ace Bailey. What's going on, Utah? Right, you're getting some more heat coming your way. Ace Bailey, I don't know if he's an ace, a king, queen, jack, 10. I don't know what's going on with Ace Bailey. But Keontae is playing good. But how can we put this? The NBA knows who to spotlight. And unfortunately, the Jazz are not a winning franchise again. When they are a winning franchise, when it was De'Aaron Williams, when it was even Donovan Mitchell most recently, you saw how good of games the Utah Jazz were playing. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten that opportunity yet as much as we should, and it should happen now. I know they got rid of Walker Kessler. They're moving Jaren to the 5. Not my problem. But Keontae and Ace Bailey, I'm looking forward to see what happens because I think one's going to go up. That's Keontae.
Yeah,
and I think one's going to dip.
I agree.
And I think that's Ace. And so when that happens, then Ace Bailey's going to have to go somewhere else. And I would want him to get out of Utah before it's too late because you just talked about Scoot Henderson earlier. And I feel like Scoot Henderson got buried in Portland. And I don't want the same to happen to Ace Bailey in Utah because it's already Utah. Ain't nobody think about Utah for shit anyway.
Yeah.
But when you're not getting the looks that you would like to get or used to getting, and your confidence starts falling off, then like, when do you become a part of the NBA? So that's my take about them.
You mentioned Ace Bailey because I'm thinking about their starting 5, at least for right now. They still got Keontae, Darren Peterson, Lauri Markkanen, Jaren, and who's the other guy? It's another guy they got.
How's that, Collier?
Collier's not gonna be starting though.
Nurkic.
I don't know if he gonna be starting either, but still, like regardless, I don't see a place for like Ace Bailey in that mix because Pearson is a much better prospect than Ace Bailey. And then Keontae had a great year last year. You called it. He had a great year last year. I'm not benching those two. I'm not doing that. I'm also not benching Lauri Markkanen, who's my all-star player, at least for right now, unless they trade him. Not benching him. Jaren's going to start, DPOY caliber player. So it's like Ace Bailey, he's not an odd man out per se, but I think that just thinking about how he came into the league last year, where he had his uncle or whoever that was being his agent, and then he fell in the draft. Just that whole mix is just kind of weird. And my fear is that Ace Bailey turns into Cam Reddish. Well, Cam Reddish was the guy besides Zion and RJ. And then Cam Reddish, people like, oh, he's 6'9", he has the skills offensively, the size, and he bounced around the league so much. Matter of fact, how much did he bounce around the league? Cam Reddish was like with the Hawks, I think, at one point.
Wasn't he was just with like a magic thing on at Summer League, I thought, right?
Something like that. Let me see. So he was with he bounced all the way around.
Yeah,
so he got drafted. He got drafted in 2019. So he was with the Hawks, the Knicks, the Blazers, the Lakers, some overseas team, and then the Clippers G League team.
Oh wow.
And this is a guy who was a 10th pick in the draft. You know what I'm saying? This is a lottery pick he had some skills coming out. And my fear is that Ace Bailey, if he has no fit with Utah right now, and it's crowded in that room. And like I said, you got Keontae had a great year. Darren Pearson had a great year. They played Ace Bailey at the 2 last year. And you're not playing him at 3 because that's Laurie, or the 4, that's Jaren, and he's not a 5. So unless he becomes a 6-man, maybe. But his skill set is attributed to having the ball in his hands. He's not a swing player. That's not who he is. He's not a swing player.
He's a swinger.
Nah, he trying to get buckets. And he trying to get buckets. I don't know if that's the fit for him. And there was a rumor about him being traded to Washington, which is where he wanted to go last year.
Yeah, sure.
But now I'm like, they got AJ, so they don't need you in Washington. What you gonna do? So that's I'm actually gonna be tuned in to Jazz games this year, not just for Pearson, but just how is Will Hardy gonna coach that team going forth with the young players that he had. It's a very young team in terms of like the top heavy talent. Then you got Jaren, then you got Laurie Marketing. So it's an interesting mixture for sure. My last guy, and I don't know what is going to happen with him between now and the season. He might be on this team, but he might be somewhere else. Is Cason Wallace for the Oklahoma City Thunder. An amazing defender. I think what could potentially happen with Cason Wallace is that he could go somewhere else. And I'm not saying he's the same player as this player, but he could have that sort of impact for a team. And that's it's two opportunities. I'm gonna say one, it's like a Brunson type of impact to where he goes somewhere else and he's able to be who he was at Kentucky, or it could be like a Marcus Smart where he is like the heartbeat of a team starting 5. He still could be starting with the Thunder, but I think that he wants another opportunity somewhere else. And I think the Thunder, they're not gonna be able to pay him the money that he's gonna want. And they have some guys on ice right now, like Topic is there, if I'm not mistaken, who's probably going to play at some point. But the Thunder can't pay everybody, so at some point you're going to have to consolidate these players and go somewhere else. So I think Cason Wallace is a good person to take a leap next year, whether it's with the Thunder or somewhere else as well.
Go ahead, too. Think hard, too. I got one, if you don't have one, too.
That's it for mine, though.
Go ahead.
Okay. So we've talked about this team, this player. I would say not realistically this team. Let me back up. Reed Shepherd. What are Rockets going to do?
People been shitting on him, bro. They've been shitting on Reed Shepherd. I'm like, Reed Shepherd was cold at Kentucky, bro.
That's what I was looking at, bro. Yeah, it's like
Reed Shepherd was cold at Kentucky, bro. I don't care nobody say. He was third pick in the draft, right? Like this.
Yeah, and he was on ice his first season. They had no choice but to play him last season because of Fred VanVleet. And so now when Fred comes back, like, what does this look like for him? He's still a sharpshooter. You don't lose a sharpshooter like that. You don't lose the touch of shooting. You tell me yes, no. What you saying?
Nah, I'm agreeing with you. I'm like, how is he not playing? Because this dude he got it, bro. But they just don't. I mean, they can't play him because it's better players. But move him somewhere else where he can play.
Yeah,
Memphis, go get him, bro. Just play him at point. Just see what's up.
You need shooters.
Just see what's up with it at minimum, man.
And I was looking, he is a 3rd-year guard. He wasn't my 3rd-year guard for the year, but because the only reason he's not is because VanVleet's coming back. If Vleety wasn't coming back, or there was no Vleety coming to the team, and he was able to take the next reign, he definitely would have been, him and Stephon. But it's possible. But again, Vleet coming back, it kind of changes everything. But unless Reed Shepherd can be like, all right, I'm finna go for 6th man of the year, which is possible.
Man, Reed Shepherd had 3 steals a game in college, bro. That dude, man, get him, man. Free Reed Shepherd, bro. Free Reed Shepherd, bro. They ain't gonna play him, bro.
Speaking of somebody that played just like him, which he can probably get to, is Ty Jerome, bro. We talk about guards that need shooting, the teams that need shooting, on the Grizzlies that need shooting. Excuse me. And by the way he played the last 15 games, and again, I keep bringing him up because he's somebody that I'm looking forward to seeing play with Cam Boozer the most. So, am I expecting him to take a big leap? Not really, but I expect him to be a household name next year for sure.
No, it's crazy. That's wrong. Finna be 30 next year. That's crazy.
That's crazy. This may be a sign, bro.
Yeah, might be a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry.
Top 10, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man. Look, we at the hour mark, bro. We doing good, man. We doing good, man. Let's get the final buzzer, man. What's on our mind today? Doomsday 2. Talk to me about Doomsday. Hype me up, bro. Talk to me about Doomsday.
I loved it. We Marvel fans, we back. You are not supposed to time travel. That is the basis of my conversation with this. You are, if you did not watch The Flash, if you watch Back to the Future, if you watch something that tells you about time travel and how if you do it, you're gonna mess up something. And y'all, they done messed up something. See, Captain America. Everybody, Savage, you think that that's the good Captain America? Oh no.
Captain Hydra? Oh Lord.
That is Captain Hydra, ladies and gentlemen. So
you called that a long time ago, though. That was like months ago you called it.
Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all, the fact that Mjolnir is even brought back together. And here's a Captain America. I'm telling you, it's going to be a mind F. The fact that we got them battling inside the X-Men mansion. With who was it? Gambit and Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
It's been about 10 years.
Yeah, like damn. Talk about putting him on ice. Damn, he just went to freeze with Captain America. Fuck.
It's crazy because you can arguably say he had the best movie since the last Avengers.
Yes, literally, yes.
The fact that he's back and going against Gambit, a fan favorite, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Looking forward to seeing just a bunch of seeing. I think Namor gonna turn as well. Y'all got me speaking wrestling terms now. I think Namor in the comics he did do some shady shit, and I think that's about to happen with Doomsday because Doomsday, I think we about to see little sprinkles and hopefully this is my biggest thing. How did he become Doomsday? Did he go? That is my biggest thing.
So is that like a different Tony Stark, or is that just Victor Von Doom?
It's supposed to be the Tony Stark. The way that I'm hoping that they do it is that if you like. Captain America got his ass in the Endgame by himself. Tony Stark, what the hell just happened right here? Why did the Tesseract just automatically disappear?
Oh,
and now y'all going on living happy dilly while my timeline is getting destroyed. Oh no, we finna do something about this. So now, not only am I Tony Stark, I'm finna deal with the dark arts with magic too. That's what people don't understand. Dr. Doom is Tony Stark. It's Iron Man. But imagine if Iron Man and Doctor Strange had a baby, but he was on some Thanos shit. That's what Doom is supposed to be.
Lit, bro.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited. Throw about to die, by the way. I'm happy about it. I'm telling y'all that get ready.
It's time for him. It's time for him to die. It's time, man.
He did his thing in the trailer. He did his thing in the trailers because it's time for that farewell, bro.
It's time because now we're finna move on to like where Spider-Man leading the way, where you're gonna have the X-Men, Fantastic Four.
He should.
Well, I'm saying afterwards, after this. So you still have X-Men, Fantastic Four. I'm assuming they're gonna do some type of well, they already did Silver Surfer in the previous movie, but like they're gonna do something with who's the guy? Damn, I can't think of who it is. It's a villain in Fantastic Four. But regardless, either way, Black Panther, recast Black Panther, please. Get us a new Black Panther. Please, Dawson
Idris. Yeah.
Get come on in, bro, because whatever they doing with I like what's her name? Shuri. She cool, but it's time. It's time to move on. It's time to reset the timeline with a new Black Panther. Let's move forward. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, but we need a new Black Panther. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited about it too, man. I'm gonna go see Spider-Man. So I actually got to finish Fantastic Four. I was like halfway through. I didn't finish it. So that's how I felt about it. I was like, it's all right. It ain't hitting like it's supposed to. So, but we got that and SummerSlam. That's what next weekend, I think.
It's all happening around greatness, bro.
How we feeling about SummerSlam?
Hey man, I damn. I wanted to come here and say we need to make a Mount Rushmore of our favorite wrestlers this year, but
This year.
I yeah. And the reason
Mm.
why I say that is because, and we don't need to do that right now. I just that was in my head because we talked about
We
Mount
could, we still
Rushmore.
could. I mean,
Um,
well, this year.
I'm just trying to tell y'all,
Okay.
and we can. I'm just trying to tell y'all from February when that black man came out, not all white, for the Elimination Chamber. It was the first person's music that hit, and
Mhm.
everybody was at Elimination Chamber saying, "Whoop that
Whoop that
trick,
trick. It's a
bruh."
star,
And
bro.
then New York, they still play like he was in the 8K. Hey, bruh, there is nothing in me that would not pay to see him. I saw
Yeah.
him when I went to SmackDown. He was the reason why I was there for SmackDown. I didn't give a damn who was the actual champion at the time. I was there for Trick Williams. And so, like, I look forward to when he becomes more of a main eventer.
Mhm.
Of course, he's not there yet, but I really, really look forward to him every single time. But there's also a reason why he goes first, right? Because so many
Mhm.
people are into him. It
Yep.
doesn't matter whether he's champion or not. His music is going to reign supreme, and his interest has gotten incredibly great. So
Hey,
no
shout out to
offense.
Lil Yachty too, bro. Lil Yachty has reinvented himself to be a great manager, bro. Don't care for his music, but him as a manager has been a pleasant surprise for me. Shout out to him. But you said something, see, that
Yeah.
sticks out with any wrestler. When you don't even need the belt as a wrestler, Undertaker don't even need the belt.
Mm,
It's Taker, bro. Bray
mhm,
Wyatt don't even need the belt. Like when you don't need the belt, that speaks so highly of you as a wrestler. When a wrestler needs a belt to do anything, it don't last long, and then you get bored of them. But nobody is bored of Trick Williams right now, even as a U.S. champion. Nobody's bored of him. He brings it in the ring, out the ring, in the interviews too. You actually met him somewhere.
yep.
Like he
Yes,
brings
sir.
it everywhere he goes, bro. Like I always say about Trick Williams and even other athletes, like my kids get to grow up watching Trick Williams. Like that's gonna
Oh,
be a big deal for like my son. Cause my son he be wrestling right now, but he gets to see Trick Williams. Femi
I
had a
just, I,
promo like. Oh, like we in a new era of like black wrestlers, bro,
I
and
was
I'm
just about
jealous.
to say it.
I'm jealous as a black fan. Like growing up, we had The Rock, we had Farouk, we had who else? We had Mark Henry,
and my man said the Nation of
Godfather,
Domination.
Nation Domination. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that was it. Nation Domination was it
Yeah.
early on.
Mhm.
But you got not even just like people all thrown together in one faction, but you got different. If you like Javon Evans, he over here. If you like Obafemi, he over here. If you like Trick Williams, he over here. If you like Bianca Belair, if you like Naomi, if you like hell NXT, Jada Parker, whoever's around, you got different options to pick from, and that's a
Big
big
five.
deal. My niece loves Bianca Belair, like she loves her. I got to take her to either Raw or SmackDown whenever she come back from pregnancy to see Bianca Belair. But like that's what hits me the most for wrestling is like we got options to pick from as black wrestling fans. Like I'm cool with my favorite wrestler all time is Eddie Guerrero. He's not black at all. but
No,
now
name
you
of
tell me
Guerrero.
right. But now you tell me I get black wrestlers. Oh, I'm in there. I'm in there for sure. So yeah, that's be what August 4th. What day is it on?
First and
August
second.
1st and 2nd. Yeah.
First, second, yeah. So
It's
it's the
after my
whole.
birthday.
So you got the 31st is Spider-Man. Then you got SummerSlam back to back to back. Lord have mercy. That's gonna be a. I'm glad we off. I'm glad we off, man. We'll be locked in, man.
God loves
So
me.
again,
Blessing
He
Halifax.
does.
God does love
Come
you
on.
too. I love you
He
too,
does.
man. But
I
yeah,
love
man.
y'all. I
Next
love
week
you.
we off work. We'll come back after that. I'm not sure what we're doing just yet. It ain't time for the top 50 just yet. So we'll see what we're doing once August hits. But hey, it's a break. Summer league is over with. Football coming up. I know everybody's excited about that. Cowboys, Panthers, Eagles, and everybody else.
Actually, am.
So yeah, we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Stay safe. Be
Yes,
blessed.
sir.
Peace.
Hey yo, Shakira made it.